everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ida and welcome to my kitchen. In today's video, we're going to be reorganizing my kitchen pantry spices together. So if that is something that you're interested in, then keep on watching. If you're new here, my name is Ida. Hi. I make videos about luxury, fashion, home interiors, and everything in between. So if that is something that you're interested in, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. In today's video, I'm actually super excited to be filming this because we're going to be turning my spice rack into something that is Pinterest worthy. So when we're designing our dream kitchen, a pull-out spice rack is something that we really wanted. However, because we have to align all the drawers and make different decisions, we decided to opt that out. That also means that unfortunately, we do not have a specific drawer for our spices. So when we're tidying and organizing our kitchen at the very start when we first moved in, I've decided to put a rack of spices just at the countertop right there. But that also means that they have different colors, and so I really wanted to make it look nice and neat and tidy. So let me show you guys what our kitchen is looking like at the moment. So as some of you might have seen from our home tour, this is our kitchen area. We have a sink and just a marble quartz top. However, this is the main cooking area. So we have our coffee machine, and this is where our spice racks are living in. So we have our KitchenAid. Some of you asked what these are. These are just like salt and pepper shakers with a knife block. And I have this spare rack that I bought from our previous place to store our spices. And then we have salt, sugar, and cornstarch, which is kind of like the essentials at a household. Otherwise, all of these drawers are kind of organized. Right now we have like food preparation, a drawer, and then these are our cooking utensils. And then over to the other side, we have just some plates, which is looking a little bit sparse at the moment. But yeah, this is our kind of dining utensils. And at the very top, this is still not organized, and we have yet to figure out how to organize it. But these are more of pantry cooking goods and canned food, etc. So those we don't access daily. But otherwise, at this drawer, we have our more important or more commonly used sauce like soy sauce, oil, sriracha. But yeah, what we wanted to do here is to get these organized into nice looking jars. So these are some of the spices that I want to reorganize. I bought a lot of jars and stuff from Amazon, which have been washed and dried already. So I'm gonna move them to this countertop here. So I have my glasses ready. I've just got these basic like spice jars from Amazon. They come with a lid or like a filter. I don't know what are these called. And a stainless steel lid, which will go well with our kitchen. But we also have these glasses from John Lewis. So these ones are slightly bigger, and I have a taller one, just because I also have different types of sugar from my baking goods I want to kind of store them well as well. And they also come with a similar lid. But otherwise, I also got these bigger jars, and they are from IKEA. So these ones are much bigger, and they're fully glass. And I plan to store flour and like granulated sugar, which is used much more often in these containers. So I also ordered some labels from Etsy. Okay, sorry, I'm just placing you on a glass jar. But what I also ordered or prepared are labels so that we can label everything, just because obviously like without any labels you wouldn't know what these are. And I found this company from Etsy, which is just printtailors.com. I think they are based in the UK, and what they offer is like vinyl stickers. So based on their Etsy listing, apparently like these stickers, if you put it in the wash or like spill things over, they'll wipe out pretty easily. Obviously it's something that, you know, you can do it yourself. However, you know, it's nice to support small businesses, and I'm sure like their quality is much better. Oh, and also what you can do with Print Tailors is they have a specific list of labels that you can purchase. Or what I did is I look at everything or all the spices that I have and order accordingly. So they're more like custom. So like, yeah, so all of these smaller labels are for the spices, and all of these bigger ones are for like baked goods. So I guess I will start with the spices first. Let's see, let me put these aside. So I also did some research online. Some of them use funnels, like a silicone funnel to transfer them. However, a lot of feedback are saying that it's actually quite difficult, so it's actually easier to pour them over. So I have about like 18 or 20 to go, so let's get started. So I have transferred most of the spices. I still have onion powder and mixed herbs left because I didn't have them in hand at the moment. But as you can see, it's really messy, so I do recommend having like a tea towel to protect the surface. Otherwise, you don't understand how this makes me so happy. I'm going to rearrange this back to the shelf first, and we'll see how it looks. And this is what it looks like, guys. If you want to be super OCD, obviously I could have measured like and have the sticker a little bit higher so that I can actually see what it is, because right now the bar literally like cover the lower part, but at the top it will be like, you can see thyme, parsley, oregano. A little bit more common spices are placed at the front. And surprisingly, the John Lewis cans that I have fit perfectly at the space behind. But right now I just have sea salt, and I don't have anything for this container. But I don't have the labels for those either, but that can wait. Otherwise, I'm super happy with how it turned out. So it just kind of blends seamlessly into the kitchen. And ignore that. Now I'm going to do all the containers for like the oats, the chia seeds. Of course, these I've separated. I think these can be recycled into glass and plastic, so don't forget to recycle those if possible. Otherwise, I'm just going to do the remaining and tidy up the baking section. So now that I've tidied up the spice rack, I'm going to tackle the baking section. So right at the island here, I do have a baking section for myself, because I do like to bake, you know, for my hubby's colleagues, etc. But here is what it looks like right now. This is corn flour and sunflower with all types of different types of sugar. But it is not organized because we just kind of throw everything in. But yeah, we'll see if I can get it organized. I don't have a plan, but at least we have some containers to use, etc. So yeah, now I'm gonna tackle the baking cupboard. I just organized the spice rack and also my baking goods. Just a little bit tips and tricks for if you were to attempt this project at home. Just kind of know that what kind of aesthetic that you like. Obviously, you know, I'm really happy with the labels from print tailors, you know, they stick really well. And even for example, for this one right here, I have to stick it a few times to get rid of any air bubbles or whatnot, but the sticker is still intact. So I think choosing the right sticker is very important. Obviously, you do not want to choose ones that are made of paper, just because if you have to wash it or whatnot, then the stickers will not show. And of course, the sizes of the stickers are important. Pay attention to that. If you were to choose, you know, rectangular or square containers, then sometimes the sticker might go across the edge. So I decided to look for cylinder containers so that I do not have such problem. But I don't want to sound crazy, but this is some of the you know, details that I looked for when, you know, getting this project together. And also, of course, obviously understanding what kind of spices that you use. They have tons of spices to choose from, but a lot of them I really don't ever find myself using. So I decided to just pay a little, I think it's just a little bit more expensive, pay a little bit of extra so that you don't waste materials as well, and you really order exactly what you need it for. And of course, you know, if you can go on an extra mile just to have a think of how much you need. So of course, spices, you will need these small containers. For example, like this all-purpose flour, I really wanted to be able to open it and kind of scoop it up. Whereas if I were to choose these containers for my all-purpose flour, I won't be able to do that. So these are from IKEA, which I really like. I can just kind of open it, and of course making sure that the container is airtight is very important. I can get a scoop and get a full 1 cup from this container. So we do use all-purpose flour and cornstarch quite a lot, so hence the bigger jars. I didn't know that my spice rack would be organized like this way, and I didn't know that I'll be able to also, you know, transfer my sea salt. And now thinking about it, brown sugar will be quite good right next to where we cook. So, however, you know, the sticker that I ordered for the brown sugar is quite big for this size container. It's almost like the exact same height. So that is the 2 extra sticker that I need to reorder, but they do have a minimum. So I will see, you know, what other materials I can reorganize. For example, oats. I definitely need a few more of these jars, because the ones from John Lewis, I mean, they're good, but they're not great. I don't think they're quite like as airtight, sorry, icing sugar, as airtight as these ones from IKEA, where it is, you know, you can really fully open it. Obviously, they're glass, so you need to be a little bit more careful, but I feel like these are a little bit more sturdy. But again, it really depends on the amount that you have. For chia seeds, I think we might be able to fit in this one. But again, the sticker is a little bit too big. You know, here's just some recommendations that you can look out for when doing this project. So obviously, you know, I went for glass and stainless steel, but they have lots like glass and plastic, cork as well, or wooden top. All of these are just based on your aesthetic and what kind of style that you like. So obviously I chose this to go with the kitchen that I have. But what else? Another thing is, obviously the only label that is available is at the front here. I didn't opt for a sticker at the top, just because, again, aesthetic reasons. However, that would mean that I would have to kind of take it out and take a look every time I look at the spices. I don't mind that, but it is something to pay attention to if you were to, you know, plan ahead. You know, if you want to just view it all at the top, or you want you don't mind, picking it up. Otherwise, if your shelf is clear, then obviously this is not a problem. But I think that is it. This is quite a different video that I didn't think I'll ever make such video, but I did enjoy watching others' organizational videos. So I just thought I would film the journey of organizing these little jars. I cannot believe I have these at home. They just look so nice and clear. And also another thing is, why do we prefer to have these transferred into these? Besides looking nice, is because you can then, if you were to refill, you can buy those the cheaper refills, whereas a plastic or like a bag container. So economically, it is supposed to be helpful in the long run. Of course, you do have to invest in these jars and in these stickers, but of course, again, you can print these at home if you have these waterproof materials. But I think that's it. I hope you guys don't think I am like OCD crazy. I do hope people will get it. Some of you guys will get it. If you do get it, please let me know in the comments below. Yeah, I think that's it for today. I don't have anything else to say about these containers. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you guys for watching and for organizing these kitchen pantry stuff with me. And with that said, I'm going to see you guys in my next one. Take care, guys. Bye.